Lion Country's rock station is QWiK. On the phone with me right now. Well, I'll tell you what. I've been watching this guy for years. I'm a huge fan of what he's done for the sport of professional wrestling, from WWE, TNA, and yes, where it all started in Philadelphia in that bingo hall, Extreme Championship Wrestling. On the phone with me right now, ECW original, the Innovator of Violence, Tommy Dreamer. Tommy, it is a pleasure to have you here on the show.
Thank you for having me, and I appreciate the hell of the build-up. And yes, ECW will be my legacy forever, and I'm damn proud of it.
Awesome. What was it like to be part of something that was as revolutionary as ECW?
It was amazing. It changed the wrestling business, as you know, everybody knows. And when you were doing it, we didn't realize it. And then, you know, once it went away, and I'm at a different stage in my career. You know, I was 23 when I started there, and I was 30 when, you know, it ended, and now I'm 41. And, you know, you look back and you create so many special moments, and just, you know, people come up to me at a lot of indie shows and telling me, you know, what ECW meant to them or my career, and it's so rewarding. And, you know, it still makes me want to keep on doing it, living my dream, as well as, you know, still makes me a fan of wrestling. I love it. Great.
Now, how did you get started in the wrestling business?
I went to wrestling school in Brooklyn, New York. I was trained by WWE Hall of Famer Johnny Rodz, and it's been a long career. I started at 18 years old. I was still in college when I started, and you know, it's been a long, great career, and I was, you know, happy to, again, like I said before, still be living my dream, because this is all I've ever wanted to do since I was 9 years old.
Great, fantastic. Now, do you still keep in contact with any of the guys? Namely, do you still talk with Paul Heyman, Beulah, Shane Douglas, any of those folks from ECW?
Well, I married Beulah, so I talk to her all the time.
That's right. I forgot you married Beulah. I'm sorry. See, what a fan I am. I forgot you and Beulah are married. Okay.
It's okay. I still see Shane. We wrestle every once in a while, you know. Paul I spoke to about 2 weeks ago. I mean, I pretty much keep in touch with everybody. We were, you know, we were a dysfunctional family, and you know, it's we all shared a lot, and it's also like they say, you know, when I first came into this business, they say you'll leave this business with like one or two friends, but I've been blessed to have so many people that I really, you know, care about, and have so many friends. It's, you know, I have, I think, the largest family in the world, because, you know, I'm going to Japan for Tajiri. He has a company in Japan. I'll be going there in November. And,
nice.
You know, it's the nature of the business. You know, I was with Super Crazy in Mexico, and, you know, you see guys that you were with every single week, and then you go away for a while, but then, you know, you reconnect with guys, and a true friendship just picks up where you left off the last time, and it's great.
All right. Now, we'll talk about your big match in CPW tomorrow night in Lewistown in just a minute. I want to ask your opinion. What do you think of the current product that's on television right now? Talking about your WWE, your TNA, Ring of Honor. What do you think of that current product?
I don't get Ring of Honor's television where I live. I also have a home in Michigan, and I caught like 3 weeks of it, and I really enjoyed their product. Mm-hmm. I think, again, I'm playing Monday morning quarterback. When you're not, you know, you don't know a lot of behind the scenes of a company, you really can't, you know, talk about it. But I enjoyed their in-ring product.
Okay.
WWE, you cannot knock their success. You know, they're the number one, and they're the number one for a reason. I appreciate all the guys' hard work. I don't like 3 hours of Monday Night Raw. Thank goodness I have a TiVo, because I have something called the fast forward button.
Amen.
And I TiVo through a lot of it. And TNA, I think, has a lot of amazing in-ring performers, and they just need a lot of they need a complete overhaul of storylines and all that stuff. It's just, you know, but again, I'm not there. I wish everybody nothing but their best of luck, and, you know, I'm still a fan. I watch Monday Night Raw, I watch TNA, I watch SmackDown. I get a little bit of Lucha Libre every once in a while on my TV.
Nice.
And, you know, I watch everything. So I'm still a fan. And thank goodness for YouTube, because I still watch 2 matches a day of just any obscure wrestling I could find. If somebody pops up into my head, I'll watch 2 of those guys' matches. Or if somebody says, oh, I remember, Bob Backlund or Abdul the Butcher, I'll go and watch 2 of those guys' matches. So
I got to give a quick.
You can live forever.
I got to give a quick plug to WWE Classics on Demand too, because thanks to them, I get to watch the classic ECW stuff like once a month, and it is just fantastic watching you guys still perform, and Joey Styles and all that. It's just so great to see you guys on the TV screen, and it's just fantastic. Once a month isn't enough though. I just wish they'd update it constantly, like once a week, and give me the hardcore TV that I was used to. But
right.
It's just a fantastic thing all around. Now,
do they edit a lot? I don't have that. Do they edit a lot, like blood and?
They don't. They have a disclaimer in the beginning that says it's the program is catered for adults and viewer discretion advised. And yeah, I caught a couple of F-bombs being dropped as well in the crowd. As we know, that Philly crowd was insane. I'll tell you what.
They were the best.
Oh, yeah. We're on the phone right now with Tommy Dreamer, ECW original. He has a big match tomorrow night against Ed House. You faced him before. What can we expect this time around? I know we were talking to him yesterday, and he was being a little cocky about how he beat you. I wasn't there, so I don't know how it went down. But how is this time going to be different?
Well, I mean, I've been facing this pretty much all my career. You always get I've always been the good guy. My whole career, and you get a lot of kids who are a little disrespectful, a little full of themselves, and yeah, he did beat me with the help of somebody else, but that's okay. And but he's probably the dumbest person I've ever met, because he challenged me to a match, and the loser has to get caned. And I was the only person to go through this once before, and it kind of defined my career. I was caned by the Sandman. And,
yes, you were.
I still have all the scars to prove it. It was brutal, and it really was one of my first defining moments in my career where people were like, wow, he's tough. And it helped make me. And, he wants to challenge me, and I don't know who he said he's going to bring in to try to cane me, or if he's going to do it himself, but I made a call, and I got my friend the Sandman's going to be there, and he's going to be in my corner, because the last time he had a few guys, that caused me to lose, but now I got, the beer-drinking, cane-swinging Sandman, and, he's going to be there.
Beer-drinking?
Like we were saying before, in ECW, we were family, and I got my, I don't want to say he's the bouncer, he was more the last guy standing in the bar, and, I wouldn't want to be Ed House, because, it's not going to be pretty for him.
Now, you said beer-drinking, cane-swinging. Has he given up cigarettes, or is he still smoking?
I don't know. I actually know I don't even know if he drinks beer anymore. They may be O'Doul, but...
oh, wow.
Yeah, he cleaned himself up. You get older. You got to stop living the life of a rock star every once in a while.
I hear you. So Sandman will be in attendance tomorrow night with you, Tommy, and needless to say, I'm assuming that's going to give you a little more of an advantage. It's a Singapore cane match. Sandman, is synonymous with Singapore cane matches, so I can't wait. I'm going to be in attendance, and this is just going to be something epic.
Well, I appreciate it, and yes, it is, and I got called out, so I got to be there, and I look forward. I had a great time the last time I was there, even though I lost, but you know what? Now I'm coming back to get a little bit of revenge, and he's disrespected me, disrespected my friends, so it's going to be a painful night for Mr. House.
All right. Let me wrap up here, because we are running short on time. I do want to ask you, now, the product, like 10, 15 years ago in professional wrestling was a lot different than what you see on television today. Where do you see professional wrestling 10, 15 years from now? Not just the major promotions, but the indie promotions as well.
I hope it continues. I hope it continues to stay strong. I think everyone pretty much tries to follow the WWE formula. Mm-hmm. But if you want to be different, or if you want to have your company strive, you need to not follow. You want to offer an alternate product. Some people like the Yankees, some people like the Phillies. It's still baseball, but there's different styles of play. There's different players. And you just gotta kind of supplement that. Supplement that and just show something different. There's so many hours of television and so many hours of programming. You got to catch viewers why do people want to watch? And if they're watching, you know, the same type of stuff each and every week, you get bored. But if you keep throwing different curveballs or different, you know, things that catch people's attention, then you're like, whoa, wait a minute, you know, this has to become must-see television, which, you know, for a long time wrestling was, you know, the whole Monday Night Wars. And hopefully it gets back to that because, you know, competition breeds success.
Awesome. Well, tomorrow night, September 8th, Central PA Wrestling presents New Beginnings at the Army National Guard in Lewistown. Doors open at 4:30. Bell time is at 5. Advance tickets on sale right now, and you can go to cpwlive.com for more information. Tommy Dreamer, Ed House tomorrow night. Special guest, The Sandman. Singapore Cane match. You do not want to miss it. Tommy, thanks for coming on with me, man.
Thanks for having me.
More rock on the way. Stick around. It's Quick Rock.